Today we're going to take a look at the Justice League Tactical Suit Batman figure from Mezco. This particular Batman figure was from the 2017 Justice League movie, which was directed by Zack Snyder, who had to leave the project halfway through due to a death in the family. Joss Whedon was then brought in to finish the movie, and upon its release it was met with some criticism from film critics and fans alike. But in 2021, after the release of Snyder Cut's #fiasco that was going around, the fans finally got the true vision from Zack Snyder, as he was granted an additional budget for the film and he was allowed to film extra scenes and present it in his own particular vision. And when it was finally released on HBO Max, the fans actually praised the movie for its more earnest, darker tone and longer runtime. And in the grand finale of the movie, where the Justice League face Steppenwolf, Batman suits up in his tactical suit, and that is what we're going to be looking at today. So let's crack it open. But before I do crack this open, I just want to say a very big thank you to my friend James, who allowed me to have this Mezco figure at a very good price. James also has a channel on YouTube called Jimbo's Customs. On his channel you can expect to see things like figure customizations and figure reviews and toy reviews in general. Just like my channel, James's channel is fairly new, so I'm sure he would be very pleased if you would head over there, watch a few of his videos, like and subscribe. So without further ado, let's crack this open. Okay, so first of all we have the Mezco box. Very plain artwork on the front, just says Justice League. You got the Batman tactical suit here, and then the 112 logo here, and the DC. When we flip it round, you've got a picture of the figure and all the accessories inside, and some cool little action shots from Mezco. I do like the boxes from Mezco. I do tend to keep them. I think they're the only boxes that I do keep, because you can actually take the figure out, display it, and the box is still intact. Okay, so let's take it out of the sleeve. Although James is an out-of-box collector just like me, he does take care of his figures, and just like I do, he keeps the boxes of the Mezco. So this actually looks like it's brand new. If you were to tell me it was second-hand, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Well, I could, but you know what I mean. It looks brand new. And there he is. That is a very, very nice figure. I really do like the detail on this figure. It is amazing. In some ways, it is just, in my opinion, the same figure that we got from Mezco when they released Batman vs Superman, but obviously they put all the body armor on the outside. I'm pretty sure that the figure underneath, meaning the cotton suit, is just the same Batman figure as we got in Batman vs Superman. I'm not 100% sure, but with looking at it, I think it is. But they've really gone all out on the detail on this one. It really is a sight to behold. And for some reason, when this movie first came out, it always gave me an Arkham Origins vibe. Now, a lot of people thought the third entry into the Arkham games wasn't a very good game, but I, for one, thought it was very good. I actually enjoyed it more than the fourth game. And this is a figure from that game, and as you can see, there are, well, at least I think there are similarities in the suit. And I always wonder whether they actually took inspiration from the suit for this version in the movie. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken all the accessories out of the box so I can show you in one go. We've got quite a few hand sculpts here, some holding batarangs as well, which are very nicely detailed. Let me just see if I can focus here. Very nicely detailed. I'm not going to be displaying this on my figure because every now and again they have the habit of falling off the shelf, and I just know that this will break. And it is really nice, and I really don't want it to break. We also have a gun from one of the parademons, which Batman takes off one of the villains near the end of the film and uses it. Very well detailed. We also have a grapple gun, which is very nicely airbrushed in this metal finish with a wooden handle. I also have some grapple gun accessories as well. I believe there's a piece of string on this one. I don't want to unravel it because I want to get it back in the box. I don't plan on using it on the figure, and I know that if I unravel this string, it's not going to go back in the box as it came out. And then we have this alternate head sculpt, which is very, very well detailed. He's gritting his teeth there. It does look a lot like Ben Affleck, and I will show you this more in detail when I pop it on the body a bit later. And as always with Mezco, you get the stand and you get the flight stand here, which attaches into this if you want to use it. They also give you these bendy wire things here, which you can attach to this accessory and then attach to the flight arm, and you can actually make the cape look like it's blowing in the wind kind of thing. I tend to not use these. I don't really like them. I think it kind of ruins the display a little bit. They are good if you're doing some photographs, if you can hide them behind the cape. They are good for that, but I tend to not use them. I would prefer it if Mezco give the figures out with a wired cape. I think that would make things a lot easier. But a lot of people seem to like these, some people don't. It's up to your own preference. And here we have him out of the box. I think Mezco may have used the same body underneath all the tactical armour. I believe it's the same cotton suit underneath that was on the Batman vs Superman figure. But the addition to all this tactical armour on the figure really does make it pop. And in my opinion, I think it is the better figure out of the two. I will show you a comparison of the two in a minute. Also, the articulation on this figure is very, very good. It's got articulation almost all over the body, but it is restricted by the suit underneath. I have this kind of worry that I might stretch the arms too far and the suit will rip, so I kind of keep him in this kind of pose when I'm putting him on the shelf. When I bring him a little bit closer, you can see that the face sculpt is very clearly Ben Affleck. You can't mistake that. It has got Ben Affleck's jawline there. I think the paint job and the sculpt they did in the eyes is absolutely fantastic. I think with all Batman figures, you can easily lose the detail in the eyes and it can ruin the figure. This one has nailed it 100%. And here he is with the alternate head sculpt as well, where he's gritting his teeth and he looks like he's a little bit miffed. Let's put it that way.